we go on now to discussion topics number 16 and number 17 on page 75. Just now I explained to you the 4 R's of sati, but this did not necessarily mean that this is the awakening factor. What do you think qualifies sati to become an awakening factor? Right? Sati can be wrong sati, you know. For example, you could remembering your girlfriend or your spouse's birthday is also sati, you know, but that has got nothing to do with the Noble Eightfold Path. Yeah, remembering your job description, remembering to buy you know, vegetables tomorrow, remembering to close the door before you leave, that's all sati. Yeah, but this is not right sati, and it does not qualify as the awakening factor. So what sort of sati qualifies as awakening factor? Okay, that's question 16.
Many years back, my teacher told me you must remember not to forget, remember. Basically, sati is that. So, we, as regard to the question 16, for sati to qualify as an awakening factor, it must be taught by the Buddha. That you have to see in terms of anicca, dukkha, and anatta. That's, you have to see the causes and condition that arises from it. And on question 17.
Wait. That one is the next group. Just finished already. Right. Oh, anyone has any comments? Do you agree with what he says? You don't agree? Anyone don't agree? Please come up and voice your opinion.
I think we discussed that sati
Slides.
To be enabled to be an awakening factor, that means it must be the right mindfulness, sati, which is referred to the 4 establishment of mindfulness. If, as mentioned by Bhante, if the sati, of course, the brother also talking about sati, which was taught by the Buddha and related to the 3 characteristics. But I think our group prefer to define it, which is sati, which is direct to the direct observation of the 5 aggregate of mind and body, or the 4 establishment of mindfulness. And of course, the mindfulness also have a different level. Maybe at the beginning when we sit, you know, when we try to cultivate when we try to establish the mindfulness, it still cannot be qualified as an awakening factor because the sati is still very weak, it's not continuous. So we agree that sati to be an enlightenment factors. First, I repeat, must be the 4 establishment of mindfulness. Second, be supported by the Noble Eightfold Path, which means with the right view and right understanding of the 3 characteristics. And third one, it must be unbroken and continuous. And also it's look into the deeper level. It's not superficial, but I mean, it can sustain to observe the conditional phenomena deeply.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Yes. Yeah. Shabin.
Bhante, the answer is in page 100.
Getting smart, huh?
Sati is an awakening factor if it is recollection of the Dhamma, of the Buddha Dhamma. And then it comes to fulfillment if you develop it fully. Thank you.
Wow, very clever. Okay, anyone else? Yes, VR.
Yeah, to me, it's actually sati as qualified to be awakening factors. They mean, at that time, sati arise. They mean that at that time the person is remember what is the 3 teaching of the Buddha. If it is not awakenings, that mean when event strikes, somehow at that particular times, the sati is not rise. Because this is just my opinion. Because it's because delusions or whatever, like the brother just now describes during when Pandey Kumara is actually asking about handphone. If at that time is actually his sati is arise, then he will just remember to observe. Oh yeah, this is not mine, not I, not myself.
Not my handphone.
Not my handphone. This and also because cause of condition there is rises, and yeah. So basically, it's a sati to be awakening factors. That mean in any point of time, that particular person, for whatever strikes to him, the sati must take place and to remember.
Remember that is anicca dukkha anatta.
Remember anicca dukkha anatta. Remember that is this not mine, not I, not myself. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Sadhu. Anyone else?
No, the main thing is we were discussing, you don't have to take it personal, you see. It is not personal to you. So once you look at the anatta part of then you won't feel hurt, you see.
So that's the function of sati as an awakening factor. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, to realize the anicca, because anatta is part of the three characteristics, you see.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yes?
Sati is very important as an awakening factor, because if we cannot remember to put into practice what we learn from our teachers, the mind will never get awakened.
So, remembering what you learned from the teacher.
Remember, like, for example, Bhante Kumara and Bhante Agastya always ask her to remember this. If any thoughts are just thoughts. They are not me, not mine, not myself. They arise and pass away due to causes and conditions. They are anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Okay. Thank you. You know, the answer is on page 98.